and welcome in back to my channel, Spiritual Judgement. We are about to dive into another general tarot card collective reading. We are going to investigate whatever spiritual warfare is present in our energy. All right, universe, let's go ahead and get started. What do you have for us today? What's in our energy, in our collective energy? We have remote viewing in the reverse. We have spiritual strength in the reverse. Somebody's lost their abilities to tap in to the spiritual realm. Someone's lost their abilities. What else can you tell us, universe? What else do you have for us? We've got creme de la creme in the reverse. Whoever this is that lost their abilities, they used to be top dog in this field of like remote viewing and any other psychic abilities that they have. Before they lost it, they were considered like that. If you wanted to like tap in and see something or do something or make some kind of spiritual moves, this was the person to approach. Psychological warfare in the reverse. Oh, it looks like they lost their abilities because they used their abilities in the wrong way against the divine. They did something. They were breaking universal law, whatever this is. And then we have blocked communication in the reverse. They were trying to block somebody from receiving some kind of connection or information from the spiritual realm. Telling you, if you get involved, no matter what you get involved, whether you say, with just like the spiritual side of things or the religious side of things, and whether or not you venture onto magic and witchcraft, all universal laws remain the same. Earth angel in the reverse. Yeah, so this person attacked an earth angel, or attempted to. That's pretty messed up. Like, to ruin all of your gifts because you wanted to participate in attacking someone. Everything happens for a reason in the reverse. I'm telling you, all lines, all connections have severed. What else do you have for us, Spirit, Universe? We have sexual abuse in the reverse. So for whoever I'm talking about, you could have experienced sexual abuse in your life. We have prostitution in reverse. So maybe, I don't want to say anything. Let's get a couple more cards, see what else comes out. We'll clarify. We have poison in the reverse. We have fraud in the reverse. Whoever is in this collective that I'm reading for, you've been through it all. You've been through a lot. But it looks like, all of this is coming out in the reverse. This is stuff that you've already conquered and healed from. You've survived fraud, you've survived poisoning, and it looks like you've survived some kind of accusation of being a sex worker or handler. And yes, it does look like you have been sexually abused at some point in your life. That's also something that you've overcome here. And hypnosis. Hypnosis is coming out in the upright. And slavery. Some type of slavery that you've... Let's see here. It's like mental slavery is what it is. Some kind of mental slavery. So it looks like, so this person who lost their gifts, this was their attempt on you. This was their attempt. That's not to say, like, you've had other experiences where you've had to overcome all of this other stuff. But most recently, we're talking about somebody who literally was trying to keep you in some type of mental coma, mental distress, mental despair. That's fucked up. Let's see what else we have. What else do you have, Spirit? We have unity in the reverse and development. So yeah, like I said, this is a recent development. Somebody coming after you about coming after your mental stability. They wanted to keep you trapped. We have, yeah, as I say that, entrapment comes out. What else can you tell us about this situation? We have Master here. I feel like, so like I said, whoever came after you, they were definitely a master at their work, with their work, till they made the wrong ethical decision. But I'm also picking up that whoever I'm speaking to is or will be a master of something here. But I'm getting more along the lines of, like, spiritually speaking. Spiritual master. We've got synchrony here. Discover is coming out. So you're just discovering something about some kind of betrayal here. Honor and respect in reverse. So you may even know this person. Misguidance. I feel like you know this person, or like you're aware of that. You might not be too closely acquainted, but you've crossed paths with this person who tried to send mental entrapment. So somehow or another you cross paths. Sorry, I can't speak today. But this person misguides people. I'm getting this. This was just the end of the line for this person. But they've misguided other people. Could be one of those cases where, you know, you've got a spiritual advisor or someone with psychic abilities who is misusing what they were doing. Like they probably persecute in the reverse. Yeah, they really tried to persecute you here mentally, spiritually, emotionally, which would lead to physically. They just picked the wrong person. They really picked the wrong person. But no, I'm also getting that this person who made these last attacks, that they offer some kind of like school or course or program to where they teach people how to do what they do, but there's something about they were purposefully not teaching them correctly, or they weren't like Like they weren't cautioning their students, hey, if you do this, these are going to be the consequences. If you do this, this breaks this law, this breaks that law. Like they weren't including that foresight. They knew what they were doing when they did that. They didn't just accidentally leave that information out. They were literally purposely trying to mislead people so that it seems like this person is a master and will always be a master in their field, but the world and the universe does not work like that. We have Two-Face in reverse. Yeah, something's taken a turn for this person. So we know they're spiritually disconnected. Is there anything else going on that you would like to share with this universe? We have clout in the reverse. Yeah. They wanted all the clout. They weren't trying to share the spotlight. They weren't trying to share their gifts. They weren't trying to share their knowledge with their students. They just wanted to come out on top. And that was one way they felt like they would be able to secure that. Hey, if I beat everybody to the punch and I teach these people, I can teach them incorrectly, then they'll all go down and I'll be the only one left up top. That's the truth. Spirit said that's the truth. Let's see. What else would you like to share with this universe? Nope, I did not mean to just throw those cards, but we have Vessel coming out here. All right, what is this Vessel? Or that's... maybe it's just the vessel that this person is being left with, their 3D vessel. We have compliance in the reverse. Yeah, they weren't adhering to universal laws. They broke a lot of laws. And they convinced other people to do the same. Witchcraft. So they weren't just whoever this is, they were also trying to teach like witchcraft is what this is. It may have involved something more than witchcraft, right? Spiritually speaking, but there was definitely witchcraft involved. But they were trying to teach without caution. Guilt in the reverse. But this person is not feeling guilty so far. Even after being disconnected, they don't feel guilt. That's quite interesting. It's a shame. Interesting. All right, let's get these cards facing the right way. We have Pluto in the reverse. So this will also become known. It's going to be a slow process, or it has been a slow process, but the universe has been but it's been working to expose this person, but it's going to be like a slow, drawn out process. It's not going to happen it's not going to be like, you know what I mean? Like right now they're being spiritually disconnected. So they can't connect in any kind of way to get any kind of downloads or information or insight. That may be, just a step one. And maybe step two is maybe whatever platform or program or whatever they have open, that's going to shut down. Then maybe the third thing will be like, maybe they start losing all of their possessions and assets, and then maybe they start losing their ability to make money. We have distraction in the reverse. Yeah, the universe is they've rendered their judgment. There's nothing else to be said or done about this situation. There's no going back. There's no remedying the situation. There's no rectifying, no redemption for this person, because everything they did with the conscious knowledge that what they were doing was wrong. We have Forge here. What's this Forge here for? We've got dream in the reverse. It's just saying that they weren't able to forge. They weren't able to enter your dream state, right? They couldn't alter your dream state. They couldn't communicate or send you anything, any entity or energy through the astral realm. What else do you have for us, universe? We have the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, and you're just over here chilling. You're just over here chilling. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, nobody's fucking with your emotional value. Their attempts failed. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. They cannot block what's coming in for you. And the Seven of Wands. Because you've already gone through, you've already won the war. You took the journey. You survived. Yeah, you've already been through the process. And it's like this person is trying to put you through yet another process. We have the Lovers card here. And then we have the Five of Cups that came out in reverse. So like I said, you've been through more than just this one karmic energy that I'm picking up pretty strong here. You've gotten through it. It looks like you've had people very, very close to you betray you. You've already been through this. It was part of your journey. It's what you overcame here. Like you've already been through the sadness, the turmoil. You know what I mean? Your journey is complete. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that clout that this one person was trying to gain from doing this to other people and then to you, they're getting flushed down the drain. Their name is going to be no good in this 3D world. People are going to know it. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. They've thrown everything at you, emotionally, physically, mentally. And the Death card in reverse. They've even sent you death. Death could be like a spiritual death. They certainly sent that. But it could also represent like a physical death that somebody may have sent to you. All right. And then last but not least, see what our angels have to say and see what do you have to say about this reading, angels? What do we need to know and what can we expect as an outcome? Whether that's for our karmic here or for our collective. Oh, okay. We got the Six of Cups here. You're supported, you're protected in the spiritual realm. Hierophant is here. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. And then we also have the Seven of Pentacles that came out. And the High Priestess in reverse. So there's some kind of project that my collective has been working on, or at least has been working on in their minds, like how they should go about it and like how they're trying to bring it into fruition so that it can benefit you guys. Whatever that is, I'm also getting that you guys kind of had some kind of mental block when it comes to like whatever this vision is, whatever this thing is that you want to like start or begin. It could be a business, it could be an idea, it could be something creative, it could be whatever it is. But you've had some kind of like block that wasn't allow you to pursue that. Whatever that is, it's clearing up here. Okay, so you won't have to deal with that. This high priestess, this karmic high priestess that came after you, they're no longer. So you're not, that mental block, a mental distress is not going to exist. Well, I feel like it doesn't exist now, like it's already been lifted. Okay, and I'm also getting that this person, it looks like they're going to have to reap the consequences of everything that they've caused. So your mental clarity and everything like that they were trying to attack, they're going to receive the same thing, but they're not going to have the opportunity to heal from it. They're going to have to finish out their life in a karmic cycle. They will not be allowed to move forward. You, on the other hand, are receiving the recognition, and it does look like that you are highly connected. Like I said, this is, and I when I say you're highly connected, I don't just mean like to the spiritual, I mean to like the higher ranks of the spirit realm. Like you are somehow connected to that. Like you're being protected by like the higher ups, if that makes sense. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. We've got the Four of Cups. And then we've got the Moon. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. And we've got the Knight of Cups. All right. So, looks like on the next full moon that we experience is when these tables are really going to be seen in the 3D realm, if that makes sense. So initiation of all of this karmic consequences that are going to them, and your justice is going to be actually activated in the 3D and be able to like be tangible and seen in the 3D come this next full moon. So yeah. You will be restored. You will be restored. Whatever you felt like was lacking, it wasn't really gone from you. It was never away from you. It was just blocked. And so yeah, after this full moon, you're gonna have, you'll have every room and right to continue in whatever vision here that you had. And don't get me wrong, this could be something that maybe you did actually physically start on in the past, but whoever I'm talking to, like this is something that got shut down or was blocked or something like that. Something came into your life and made it to where you couldn't grow that. Whatever it was, you couldn't continue to grow that. But that's not going to be the case anymore after this next full moon. You're going to be restored. Yeah, so that's all I have for you guys. That is a beautiful reading, by the way. Congratulations. You stood in your power and you continued walking. And because you actually obey universal law and like you understand these forces and you obey them and you protect them, you'll be able, that's why you're going to be able to move forward, is because you have built that foundation for yourself. But yeah, good job, you guys. Well, until our next reading, I greatly appreciate you. If you do feel so led, please leave a like, share, subscribe, or comment. All of the above helps me to grow this channel and to get these messages out. Y'all have a great evening. Happy Halloween. And be good, okay? Bye.